Wow. What the fuck is that?
That is part of the Roll20 uh, new thing where you can use effects now.
Oh, fancy.
Yep.
Hopefully this doesn't destroy anyone's computer.
Had that problem last night. Someone's computer was acting. Not last night. Tuesday night. Flair's computer
Yeah, it
was
was
acting up
Tuesday. Yep.
on the map for some reason. That was weird. Anyway, so we're back for Strahd once again. Good to have you all here. So last we left off, you guys had begun your your trek.
Truck.
All right.
My love
Okay.
for you is like a truck.
Okay. Please stop with the special effects. Thank you. Wow, you actually listened to me when I said. So last we left off, you guys began your trek up the mountain. After you guys had picked up Casimir, collected your cold equipment, and began to make your way up. As you guys traveled through the Highlands, you encountered some abandoned camps and eventually saved a child from being devoured by winter wolves. A debacle was ensued about whether or not you should protect the child or send him on his way, and you guys decided to watch over the child and return him to his village. After some time traveling with him, you eventually reached a frozen waterfall where he said the village was located. After a run-in with a monster, you guys were able to then.
It wasn't a monster. It was a fiend, if I remember correctly. It was a demon.
It's a monster.
No, that's a fiend, completely different. Not a monstrous creature.
Either way. After slaying the beast, the frozen waterfall began to open up, revealing a tunnel within. And out stepped several armed individuals in fur clothing, and a slender figure at the front with a female voice who, if you recall, said, "It's about time you made it up here. I've been waiting for you." And that's where we pick up. So, the Shishuva lies dead. Calder
Oh,
is currently suffering from a little bit of hypothermia.
did we save the boy? I didn't know we were.
Yes.
Did we resurrect him for the last session? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has since been revived.
Yes, the boy's been revived. Yes, he did not. He died, but then was revived using the power of magic. Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
I just forgot that we'd done that already. I knew we were going to. I just forgot that we did it.
So uh, the thinner individual with the female voice at the front of the group waits for a response as the howl of the wind echoes out.
Can we please have this conversation indoors?
The person at the lead puts a hand on their hip. Oh, and here I thought you would be happy to see me again.
What?
She then removes her hood, revealing it herself to be a familiar face.
Oh, you!
Oh,
Oh, shit. Okay. I've not seen your face in a very long time.
Yep, this is Esmeralda, a old ally that you have not seen in quite some time.
So, So instead of trying to find your old master, you decided to hike up in the mountains.
We can talk about that more once we get to the village. The chief has asked to see you all. And with that, she kind of like begins to walk into the tunnel, and the guards stand waiting to see what you guys do if you decide to turn or follow her.
Eh. No reason not to. And I'm just gonna follow.
Belle also quietly follows.
Actually, before that, some guards will actually come by and take Caldor off your hands and rush him into the village before you begin walking down the tunnel. Does
Trusting
anyone
the
protest
child.
that?
No.
Nope.
No, not He really. lives here. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Walking into the tunnel, this 10-foot wide, 7-foot tall tunnel seems to be carved from the stone of the mountain itself. Its length stretches for more than 100 feet, with a patch of pale gray light emanating from an exit at the far end. And as you guys begin walking your way through the tunnel, Esmeralda like kind of leans back toward you. I had a feeling you guys would come up here eventually.
Did you?
Of course, you're looking for the temple.
You're referring to that. I'm trying to remember. We know of the Amber Temple, right?
You have seen it in the tunnel.
In the
yes.
book, okay. Okay. I couldn't remember if it had been if it had been built yet or not. I couldn't remember. You're meaning the Amber Temple?
It goes by many names, but that is one of them.
I mean, considering the fact that from what I remember from what I saw that there's amber in it, I would assume it's Amber Temple.
That is what Strahd and his faction has referred to it as. Yes. The people
Is
here, the people here though have a different name for it.
is there well then is there a better name so I don't recall it as something that he named it?
Yes. I had this written down. I just missed it, of course. Uh, the people here refer to it as the Halls of Amber Shadow.
Okay, well, yeah, that I'll be sure to call it that then. I'm guessing the shadow part probably pertains to that there's a darkness inside the amber.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never been.
Hmm.
And as you guys are moving down the tunnel, Edmund, as you're riding on Jack, you notice that several of the tribesmen here, they are, you kind of you spot them looking at your spear many times while you're going down the tunnel. Like every now and again, you catch one of them glancing at it before they look away when you go to look at them. Ed,
I did not realize my mic was off. Oops. Esmeralda, do you know if this lance has any significance to these people?
I'm referring to your spear. I'm referring not to the lance. I'm referring to the blood spear.
Oh, Bloodsinger.
Yeah, Bloodsinger.
That, yeah, just that, but the spear.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I have not learned their entire history, but I do know that that weapon is quite important to them. You could ask them about it if you want.
I'll say for the elder, it seems like the day-to-day folks aren't as chatty. And I will continue on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a random villager.
You're still in the tunnel. You're not in a village yet.
Oh
Then
yeah,
who's,
yeah.
then who's looking at this spear? Then?
The guards
the
they came with you.
yeah, the guards.
I'm gonna grab one of the guards.
Okay.
I'm gonna point to the spear. What
Okay.
do you know?
Okay. It's a little aggressive.
You're right. You're right. Arthur's never meant to be intense.
True.
I'm totally out of character right now,
When
guys.
the
I'm so
moment you
sorry.
like grab him, that like the guard immediately like goes to like grab his axe because you just scare the shit out of him when you do this. Irina like immediately comes up and like, no, it's okay, it's okay. This is just how he does. He just does these things.
Reveal your secrets.
He does these things sometimes. I'm sorry. It's
The truth must be set free.
they like the guard like looks around like looks at you. What are you talking about?
The spear.
You're referring to the spear of the huntress.
No. Edmund's spear.
Yes, the spear of the huntress.
Keep up.
Yes,
He's
that's.
not a huntress. He's a knight.
I see.
Your friend bears the spear, but it belonged to someone before him.
It's not a bear. It's a horse. I didn't actually say that one. I'm sorry. That was ADHD taking over.
The guard then like kind of like pushes you away, like please stop intensely holding me. The weapon was stolen from our people by the Horn Scourge, a man known as King Dostrin III. It is good, though, that you have brought it back to our people.
Oh, they want your spear, Ed.
That might happen. We'll see where this conversation with the elder goes.
That might happen.
All right, as you guys begin making your way through the tunnel, at the entrance to the village, you see a lone figure, a lone figure standing at the end of the tunnel. A deep woman's voice rings from the far end of the tunnel. That's enough, Esmeralda. A tall, muscled woman strides down the tunnel, her fur-lined cloak clasped with a brooch of polished bronze set with flashing amethyst. Her dark silver streaked hair hangs down in a long, tightly coiled braid, the hilt of a heavy greatsword visible behind her thick, corded shoulders. She moves with the grace of a seasoned predator, her steely eyes sharp but unyielding. Two fur-clad warriors bearing great axes flank her on either side, their steps echoing in time with hers. Does anyone wish to interject, or...
You want to interject, Ed?
I do not want to stir the pot.
You said you said she was a predator with like amethyst like on her armor or something like that.
She moves like a predator.
I do not
moves with
want
the
to stir
grace
the
of a
pot.
seasoned predator.
Yeah, I do not want to stir the pot. I will let them do as they.
I'll just like I don't know, just one of the guards is kind of like walking with us. So who's that?
The guard does not respond, and he simply waits for her to continue speaking. The woman stops just short of your group.
Cat just visibly rolls her eyes.
Her gaze
Wait, just shake
launching
another
into
guard.
Esmeralda's like a hawk's. Is this how we greet those who find their way to Soldav? Where is the pomp? Where is the glamour? We should be we should be welcoming them with open arms. And she looks to the guards that are in the tunnel with their weapons at the ready.
During the state of things, formality and celebration may not be the best of ideas.
You know, one of the guards tightens the grip on one of his weapons. The skies have shown us ill omens, Mother. Shadows move where they shouldn't, and strangers wander where they have no right. Caution isn't a crime. The chieftain, this woman's brow furrows, but her voice remains calm. And paranoia isn't strength. Your fears do not excuse you from our laws. The guard lets out a sharp exhale. Very well. The woman then looks to you all. You must forgive my son and his men's enthusiasm. His eye for danger makes him a fine warrior, but Soldav is not without its hospitality. And she then puts a side fist to her upper shoulder. I am Chief Daega, and I welcome you to Soldav. And as you guys, the tunnel opens into a mountain crater, perhaps 1,000 feet across, its walls rising steeply around you like a giant bowl. Snow blankets the ground here in soft layers, broken by a rocky central avenue that splits off into dozens of smaller paths and trails, crisscrossed by footprints and animal tracks. Chief Daga then looks to you. We have a few simple laws here in our village.
Those being?
You must keep your weapons and arcane foci sheathed, and offer no violence to anyone within Soldav's walls.
Okay, what shall be done if violence finds us?
Then you are allowed to defend yourself. I also ask that you comport yourselves with honor, and offend none who greet you with grace and hospitality.
Offer.
Wait, could you repeat that? I think I misheard you.
She said, I ask that you comport yourselves with honor, and offend none who greet you with grace and hospitality.
So defend people. Wait.
She's saying you can't call polite people ugly.
Oh, okay.
Just,
All right.
don't pull out your weapons, don't be an ass. It's that simple.
Okay, fair enough. Carry on.
All right, as she continues to lead you further into the village, nearly 24 wooden huts rise from the snow along the crater's edges, their pitched roofs heavy with frost. Elevated stone and wooden terraces accessible by narrow ledges or wooden ladders provide access to additional structures hewn from the stone of the crater itself. Other terraces, their recently sown soil carefully cleared of snow, host hardy crops and herbs that sprout defiantly from the frozen earth. Across the crater, wooden palisades encircle small pens where handfuls of goats bleat softly. The rocky, muddy central road winds them between them, ending at a larger longhouse built against at the far side of the crater. Smoke curls lazily from its chimney, vanishing amidst a thick layer of white fog that covers the crater's top like a lid. The village hums with quiet activity, but at your approach, the rhythm of daily life slows, then falters. A young girl leading a pair of goats toward one of the pens freezes, clutching the animal's ropes with wide eyes, while a trio of men splitting logs lower their axes, murmuring to one another in hushed tones. A group of playing children atop a wooden terrace pause, then stare at you with rapt fascination, while an elderly man sharpening an iron blade stops his hut's wooden steps spares only a quiet, wary scowl. Above you, a pair of adolescent sentries peer down curiously from a set of ramshackle wooden scaffolding, a short bow slung loosely over each teen's shoulder.
So is there
guessing
some
it's
kind of like a chieftain's manor or something that we're heading towards, or are we still mostly just wandering about?
You're following the woman, the large woman here,
Yeah.
the woman who introduced herself as Chief Diego.
Hmm.
I'm ge- I'm guessing this doesn't really require too much comment, but it's clearly that we're probably the first visitors here for a while. Is that true?
Esmeralda looks to you. Besides myself, Van Richten, and maybe a handful of others. Yes, you're the. They get very few guests up here. I'm an old friend. I come and go every now and again, but you are new, and so there's a bit of distrust among some of the villagers here.
That's usually to be expected.
I appreciate at least your understanding about that.
On some level in lands like this, it's to be expected.
As you guys continue to walk, following the chieftain, uh, she turns to you all. If you all have any questions about the village, I am free to answer as we make our way to the Longhouse.
Well, one thing to ask is when was this place I don't know, established or built? Was this like centuries ago, or was this longer?
Centuries ago, while many of the people of the forest, as you call them, were scattered across the lands, Solnuf was the center of our faith, the place where the spirits of the Ladies Three were said to dwell.
Hmm.
Over
I see.
500 winters ago, though, Kavan the Merciless stole the spear of the Huntress from her fang, conquered the Balonic Mountains, and ruthlessly united the tribes beneath his own banner. He took Soldav as his seat of power and exiled the druids that protested his desecration of the Lady's sacred places.
I'm trying to remember who was Kavan again?
Kavan was that
Because it's been a
one-eyed
while.
man that gave Ed his spear.
Oh, the ghost.
Oh,
The ghost.
oh,
Oh.
okay.
The guy that seemed pleasant when you met him. So it seems like the ghost that you met and this village's interpretation of him are at odds.
Hmm.
She then continues. When Kavan reached his twilight years, the valley was invaded by outsiders, men who store steel blades and devil-horned helmets, led by the one they called King Dostrin the Hellborn, or King Dostrin the First. Kavan died
Yeah,
in
he.
battle alongside his children and was buried in a place of dishonor far from the cairns of Yester Hill, where all chieftains had once been buried. Because if you remember, he was buried at the very bottom of the hill,
Bottom of it. Yep.
away from everyone else.
Okay.
When Dostran died, however, his forces withdrew from the valley, leaving behind an abandoned fortress atop a pillar stone mountain amidst the eastern peaks. By now, however, the warriors of our people had made Soldova their home, while the Druidic circles, once exiled by Kavan, had made their homes amidst the trees and earth of the forest below.
Hmm.
When the Great Shadow, the one you referred to as Strahd von Zarevich, arrived and built his keep atop the ruins of Dostran's fortress, our people expected him to bring blood and fire upon us, just as he had done to the enemies he had tracked to the valley. Fearful of reprisal, if you might have met them, the woodland druids approached Strahd and offered a set of trade. His promise of protection in exchange for the secrets of the lady's places of power, the Three Fangs. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the woodland druids?
Yes, we are familiar with them, and as far as what I'm aware of, most of them are of course wiped out at this point because they tried to summon blights upon the ground level of the valley.
Ah.
But specifically, of course, we are here to try to complete whatever rituals that the ladies three want to remove Strahd's power from this land. We are also going up this mountain as well to escort someone that's a part of our group that wants to go up to the oh gosh, the name was the Amber Hall of Shadow, right?
The halls of
Yes.
Amber Shadow.
Oh, the Halls of Amber Shadow. Okay, and
Forgot we
that
had this guy with us.
and that of course someone that's following us within our group wants to go up to the halls of Amber Shadow.
When you share all that information, the chief stops in her tracks and turns to look at you all. She pauses for a moment and then you say you are here to help consecrate the fangs.
Yes. We've
Assistance is a
We've-
big part of why we came this far.
I see.
yes, but specifically specifically if you haven't noticed our man on horse here um has been uh has been given a duty from them to of course um reconsecrate the Fanes, and also I guess has of course is also using one of the weapons by of course you know the man that you don't seem to take too kindly of from yesteryear.
Yes, I recognize Kavan's spear. If you wish to learn about reconsecrating the Fanes, I am unable to help you with that, but our elder Burapes is the keeper of the Fang's memories. He is old in years, however, and will not see visitors unless he wishes to. If you would like me to, I shall send a messenger to his sanctum to inform him of your interest.
I mean, we've already done 2 out of the 3 without like too much guidance.
So you not wish to learn how to do the ritual then?
I mean, does everyone else feel like that we could figure it out on our own, or do you think it'd be much easier if we talk to someone that may or may not want to talk to us?
I don't know. I think we barely figured it out the last time.
We're a little bit low on time, so I think we should go the easiest route.
How long is that message supposed to happen to them, or are they just further up like one of the roads here?
They are within our village. I will send a messenger once I bring you to the longhouse.
Hmm.
Come now. And with that, she does not. You might know she does not acknowledge the fact that you are taking someone up to the Amber Temple. She completely ignores
Yeah,
that.
of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a very easy notice there.
All right. Eventually,
They can see him, right?
what?
He's not like a spooky ghost that we haven't realized it this entire time.
What? The elder or?
Yeah, I'm like the guy we're taking up the mountain.
No,
Oh,
he's
Casimir.
he's just a dusk elf.
Yeah.
When you said that, Miss, like they like didn't even know he was there.
No, that she's just not acknowledge. She's just not responding to that being brought up. She seems to be ignoring that.
Okay. I'm not a Casimir now. I think he's a ghost. Keep an eye on him.
As you guys proceed through Soldav, eventually you guys come upon the longhouse at the far end of the crater. My home and our meeting place. The longhouse rises before you, its sturdy timbers dark with age and weathered by countless winters. The thick beams brave its entrance, their surface etched with intricate carvings of wolves, ravens, and spiders. Smoke curls from a stone chimney at the rear of the building, carrying with it the rich scent of burning pine. Two tall wooden poles stand flanking the entrance, each carved with a watchful wolf's visage at its base, a spider web's at its center, and a perched raven at its peak. The faint glow of warm firelight escapes through the seams of heavy wooden door beyond. Chief Dega pauses at the threshold, turning to you with a slight nod. Welcome, she says, to my family's home. And with that, she pushes open the door, allowing the warm firelight to spill out into the cold air beyond.
Oh yeah, actually, one thing to ask is that how safe is this place?
Are you referring to if Strahd will come here?
Yes.
Strahd does not worry about us. He considers us nothing more than barbarians living off into the mountains. We pose no threat to him.
Well, considering the fact that we're interacting with you, I think that might change that.
Maybe tell them that after they've helped us.
Nope.
She simply shrugs it off. Do not worry. Ancient enchantments protect us from those who would wish us harm, cleansing their memories of Soldov's location and obstructing their gazes from perceiving it.
Does that also work if the magical ways to perceive were used?
Yes, that will. If you are referring to the use of the magical use of perceiving beyond what you can perceive, yes.
Okay then. I kind of what's it called? I kind of like jokingly bump into uh Edmund, and I basically say that might be why that other druid's an amnesiac.
Edmund,
Why does that kind of make sense, though?
Fucking Mike was muted again. Sorry.
you're good.
Yeah, but no, although I was doing was Cat was just kind of just playfully like doing like a little bump saying that might be why that one druid's an amnesiac then.
Sorry, I'm kind of out of it. The one druid. Are we still talking about Kavan?
She's talking about Magyar
Yeah, I'm talking about Magyar, yeah.
Oh,
and how he seems to be losing his mind.
yes.
Yeah, I'm just specifically doing it as like a jab at him.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm just out of it. Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no, he was always a loon. Maybe the roots finally went into his body.
Could be. I don't know.
But yeah.
No,
Maybe we'll get
there's-
some hints about those stones of his here.
As you step past the heavy wooden door and the warmth of the longhouse envelops you like a blanket, chasing the mountain chill from your bones. Here, the faint scent of pine smoke mingles with the aroma of roasted meat and dried herbs, while a fire at the center of the room crackles in a wide stone hearth, its embers leaping and popping in a merry, spiraling dance amidst the smoke that rises through a central chimney. Rows of thick wooden beams support the roof above, their surfaces carved with intricate patterns and designs, while bundles of dried herbs and strings of garlic dangle from the rafters above. Upon a raised platform at the far end of the chamber, and overlooking a cluster of wooden benches that ring the central hearth, is a large, elaborately carved wooden chair draped in thick animal pelts and flanked by stone braziers. So I forgot to turn.
It's stone braziers. You mean brazier? Or
Braziers is
something
what I
else?
say.
You know, I was about to say I can't see it because for some reason I need
Yeah,
dark
Red's my
vision
bad,
to
like,
see it
no,
here.
that's my bad.
I was about to go like, wait a minute, I can't see it here.
Flanked by stone braziers that burn with golden flames. Beyond it, a tapestry depicting a lush mountain valley hangs against the old stone wall. To the left, a heavy curtain made of thick wool hangs across an arched wood doorway, its edge swaying slightly in the draft. To the right, a reinforced wooden door stands beside a smaller opening framed with carved wooden panels. And with that, you watch as Diaga makes her way towards the throne at the end of the hall.
My eyes are going to
Esmeralda
kind of
quickly takes a seat on one of the benches near the fire.
my eyes are going to wander over to the hanging garlic. Is it difficult to grow these up here? And do you have a surplus perchance?
No, those are actually quite potent here in our valley. We are able to grow them very effectively. We have
I
we might have a few extra here and there if you are willing to trade.
Do you take coin here?
No, we simply barter.
I'll see what I have.
Arthur. You hear.
I'm Arthur.
You suddenly hear a giggle echoes from. Well, actually, all of you can hear this. A giggle echoes from overhead. But Arthur, a heartbeat later, a small, furry shadow pulminates from the rafters above, aimed directly for your shoulders.
I reach out with my hand and I try to grasp it in my fist. Try to firmly grasp it.
Trying to
Give
grab
me a strength
pigeons
saving throw,
attacking
then.
the darkness.
Firmly. Oof. Well, that would actually be a.
That is bog average. It is not oof. It is okay.
Well, like, shouldn't that be a 14 then? Because charisma mod would also go into that because paladin aura.
Let me to make sure. I don't necessarily think that goes on to.
It does.
Yeah, it goes
Oh,
on
okay.
saving throws.
It'd be a that's a 14 then. Yeah.
Yeah, because your strength is 18, right?
All right. While you are unable to catch it as it drops, you are able. Your hand does stop it from landing on you. The shadow drops to the ground like a stone, thumping against the hard wooden floor with a yelp. Ow! The shadow, a young boy, no more than 8 years old and bundled in fur, cries, hugging a knee to his chest as his wild hair falls over his face. You're not supposed to do that.
No one ambushes Arthur. How about ye?
And looking closer at the child, it is Calder from earlier.
Oh,
I pick
you
I
were
pick him up.
covered well.
I pick him up and twirl him around. Not violently.
Aww. Arthur, I didn't take you for the paternal type.
You want a battle? Let's battle. Hiya!
As
now
you
proceed to
are
wombo
battling
combo.
with him, playful laughter echoes throughout the hall, and you can see Chief Daega smile at you for a moment as she rises up to the throne.
Just looking on in awe at a surprisingly paternal Arthur, something I never thought I'd fucking see.
No, it's what it's what happens to the crazies. You know, as soon as they get good pussy, they stop going crazy.
What pussy has he gotten?
None so far.
As you are,
But like these are just the signs that all Arthur needs is a specific woman. It'll fix his life. Just you watch.
as you're play fighting with Calder, he then shouts out, "You face the wolf of Soldav!" He hollers, and he hefts a whittled, blunted wooden dagger in his hand and whoops gleefully, "Surrender, stranger!"
Karate chop him in the neck.
What?
Oh my god!
The child?
For real?
Not with full force.
Because you are wearing like armor. You gotta remember your hands are have gauntlets.
He'll live. It's a non-lethal
I mean,
attack.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. He say he's doing non-lethal.
Reminded when I smashed my stepbrother upside the head with an Xbox controller when I was like 13.
Boys will be boys. Will be boys.
All
Will
right,
be boys.
as you
Boys be
as you give him a
boys.
little chop, he then falls back. Ow! And he kind of like falls. He retreats slightly when you do that.
You have to protect your flank.
Diega then
A sword in a weak. Protect your flank. A sword in a weak hand is nothing compared to the fists of justice.
He laughs a bit when you say that. The chief then sighs. Calder, I know that you just got back and you are still recovering from frostbite. Why are you ambushing our guest? He then looks to her. A wise hunter always attacks from ambush. And it's at this point that the curtain on the left side of the room opens up as a large man passes through. The wool curtain besides the left curtain stirs, and a mountain of a man steps through. He is broad-shouldered and muscular, with a height noticeably above 6 feet and a shaggy black-gray striped beard that extends to his chest. His ruddy cheeks, however, are crinkled with the lines of old smiles, and his blue eyes are bright and warm. "Is that Diona?" he asks, ducking through the threshold. His gaze falls on you, and the hopeful grin on his face fades to a quieter, more subdued smile. "Ah, I see we have guests."
Indeed, you do.
And you watch as Calder kind of runs past him and through the curtain behind him. But
We're the troublemakers from down the mountain. Thorns in the side of the devil himself.
I see. I have heard tales of you from our other guest, Esmeralda. The chief then speaks up. This is my husband, Orles.
Mountain of a man, aren't you?
He continues to hold his slight smile when you say that. To better protect my family and my people. If anyone wants to, I'll take an insight check against Orles about him saying something about Diona.
A threat to storehouses everywhere, this man.
Sure. Cat's always sussing about everybody.
I'm
5.
going to let it slide under the assumption that it's just someone he hoped he is expecting back.
Alright, only Marcus could kind of see something within him. Marcus, you discern that Orles, though doing his best to appear friendly, seems to be disappointed by your identities.
I don't know what that means.
He's disappointed that you're not who he thought you were.
Mhm.
He thought
Oh,
you
no,
were
Probably,
Diona.
probably the kid's dead parents, I'd imagine.
I see.
He sees Cat's like scaly green face and goes scaly and just like scoffs.
Rude to our powerful lizard.
Wizard.
She's not a wizard.
As you guys are getting acquainted in the longhouse, Daiga then looks to you all. You are welcome to stay as guests within my hearth. You may lay your bedrolls beside our fire and share our meat and mead. Tongue twister there when I wrote that down. And trust that no harm shall come to you within our walls.
Meat. Where do you do you import it or do you raise bees here somewhere?
We import it from our friends known as the uh, Wizards of Wine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They also look fondly on those who follow the ladies three.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no, we're quite well acquainted with them. Of course, as I said earlier, with helping them out with those druids of the forest with them summoning blights. Of course, those blights there were to, of course, ruin their business.
She then looks to her husband. Orlis, please inform Calder that to go inform Elder Barabbas that outsiders wish to see him. Orlis gives a slight bow and heads back through the curtain that he came from. And after a few moments, you see Calder come running out of the behind the curtain and then run out through the door to the long hall.
Boy's pretty chipper considering what he's gone through.
Our healers are quite capable, and I've done what they can for the boy. And he has the power of youth on his side.
I meant more the loss.
The loss? She then seems confused by that.
Didn't he lose his family in the woods? The people that he was with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mother and then his and some extra people that came with them were killed supposedly.
Didn't he lose his family out there?
The chieftain lets out a sigh. I have given him a drink to help dwell the memory of that tragic event for the time being. It will pass in a short time, but I wanted the boy to not be to be dwelling in gloom while his body heals.
I see.
You might find that disturbing, but I found it best for the boy. It is not permanent.
So is that supposed to come back in, I don't know, the next few weeks or months or something like that?
It's in the next few days, at the very least. Generally a
I
week,
see.
sometimes less, depending how much is consumed.
Yeah, not a, not a, not really a fan of that, but I'm not going to comment any further.
It's a shame, but I understand the decision.
When his body is healed, I will sit down and I will be there for him when it is time to heal. But it is getting late. As I said, you are free to unroll your bed rolls and sleep in this by the fire here. It is actually good that you are here, she looks to you, Edmund. And it is good that you brought the spear of the huntress. For it is you have arrived just before a fruitous occasion.
A what is occasion?
Fortuitous occasion.
Oh, fortuitous. I heard fruitous. I'm just like,
Sorry.
fucking what?
I need a drink of water.
Waiter it up.
You actually
It's
heard
all-
him correctly, Ed. I just figured out what the word was.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
This
I
is
was
our
like,
annual
context clues are my
celebration
friend.
of the Night of Clear Skies.
Is this a holiday of yours?
Yes, we celebrate it annually. With that, she rises up from her throne and descends down again.
Here to teach me a bit about it.
She smiles and looks to you. I I will not share further information about the holiday. You'll have to just experience it through education with the evening's festivities tomorrow.
Understandable.
And with that, she gives you all a slight bow. Rest well, my friends. And if you are in need of something, my husband and I will be in the other room. And with that, she passes through the curtain. A handful of guards still remain in the room, but beyond that, you are left to your own devices. You can see Irina and Irina especially is stretching out on next to the fire and just getting a chance to just relax for a moment. It seems decently peaceful here.
Amazed that there's still places like this in this valley.
I don't trust it. Isaac speaks up. He seems on edge still.
Yeah,
How do we know
you
these
wouldn't
aren't
trust
like
us.
some cultists willing to sacrifice us and consume our flesh in the middle of the night?
I mean, didn't we already run the people like that?
Exactly. We could see it could happen again.
Well,
You
He
realize
makes
that
a good
Isaac was
point.
not there when you went to the Durst house?
uh-oh.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Like you said, Durst house, and all I could think is Fred Durst.
Damn, my mind went
Not
straight
that
to
one.
Limp Bizkit. I'm sorry.
I try to avoid calling it the death house, but yes, the house you went to the very beginning of the campaign.
Bullshit.
The Fred Durst manor.
I appreciate the clarification because I.
The Durst crib.
Oh my fucking god, that's awful.
God damn it.
Oh, that's awful. Carry on.
But yeah, Isaac.
I mean, well-
Isaac seems on edge. He's looking around the room constantly. His eyes are shifting.
Well, if you want to stay up day and night and exhaust yourself, go right ahead.
Yeah, you can see Irina's already unrolling her bedroll. As is Casimir.
I don't really have to sleep, so I'm happy to keep guard if you need some rest.
Yeah, I mean, like if they did try to stab me, I think I'll be fine.
After some rest, I should also be able to keep a lookout. A second pair of eyes.
I do think it is pretty funny with the idea that there are still the guards here and just Cat making the comment of like, if they did try to stab me, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, that was
It's-
pay you any mind.
Yeah.
It was more an offer to be accommodating of the paranoid.
Arthur squeezes himself into this tiny corner between the wall and that like shelf.
There's also a door to your right too.
Even better.
He's gonna.
They don't let you. The moment you try to enter that room, the guard immediately comes over to you and grabs you by the arm. You're not allowed.
Oh, he can try.
All right.
Oh no.
Athletics
Oh
check.
lord.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He goes to grab on.
No.
He grabs onto your arm, and you pull away, and he falls over onto his face. When you rip your arm free from him.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, you find
Oh,
yourself
please.
entering a room. In the center of this room is a oval-shaped table with a smaller fire built into it, and 6 chairs sit around it. This seems to be either a feasting table or some sort of meeting room.
Everyone, good night.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess Arthur doesn't want to roleplay with everybody. Bye, Arthur.
I thought we were going to bed.
This is like
thought we were all
this
going
is
to
like
sleep.
this is sleepover time where everyone gets to talk and hang out and roleplay with each other.
And have pillow fights.
Well, when do we sleep?
You know, we,
After.
you know, we get to have pillow fights, and then like and then like of course Esmeralda and Irene
Tell
have too much
ghost
of
stories.
no. Esmeralda and Irene have too much of the mead, and then something happens. And if Strahd was there, he would have been destroyed.
Stop trying to force,
I can't-
Stop trying to
I
force
can't-
Yuri into my games.
No.
Well, I can't take it back, man. It's at the natural 20. I'm stuck on this path now. I'm crawling under this table, and I'm going to bed under the table.
Oh, you're crawling under. I thought you said you were crawling into it. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep in the coals.
yeah,
What, like the
there's
fuck? What, like the fucking Danny DeVito clip where he comes out of the fucking couch? Like what?
Arthur comes out the door the next morning. He's just tan now.
It'd be more.
What?
It'd be more crispy than anything.
Crispy.
And I'm like, guys, I totally had the most totally radical sleep last night.
I was gonna say like Arthur actually looks like Stupid Mario Bros. Ganondorf, but you know.
No, he crawls under the table.
I'm one with the wood.
I want to, Miss. Can I, with your permission, roll to hide under the table so like no one can find me here?
Give me a stealth check with disadvantage, unless you take your armor off.
No, I'll take
No,
this.
he's never taken. He has not taken that armor off since
the entire
we started.
campaign.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been on the
there's-
entire time.
Well, you changed your armor.
Oh,
and you got
hell.
your half plate.
Heaven and hell, heaven and hell.
That's not even heaven or hell. That's just hell.
Okay,
Okay,
the
well.
natural 20 before, and then the one now.
Yeah, a nat
Oh yeah,
one.
yeah, you're right, yeah.
You knock over several chairs while climbing under the table.
Oh my fucking
The,
god.
the other thing as well is that Arthur's feet
It is
are
extremely
sticking out.
loud. Everyone in the Great Hall can hear it as it echoes throughout the building.
The other thing as well
comfortable.
is that because he's trying to hide, both of his feet are sticking out from under the table.
The chieftain, the chief's wife Orlo comes out behind the curtain. What is that noise?
Guard, if you snitch on me, you have to tell your boss.
The you guys watch as the guard from over there begins to make his way across the hall. His feet step echoing loudly throughout the long hall. As he reaches over to Orlo, he whispers over to him.
Cat's not doing anything. Cat's just kind of laying back, and because of her cloak gets her basically the idea, or because the cloak functions like a bedroll, she's just sitting there all nice and cozy in her jacket, like she's wrapped up in her sleeping bag.
Like a swaddled baby.
Sure.
From the other end of the room, I'm going to mount the words, "I'm sorry about him."
The Orlez looks around, pauses, and then just goes back into the room again.
Oh.
Okay, I make us allies and friends everywhere we go. That's what I do.
Eventually,
Here.
a little bit into the night, Calidor eventually returns and goes back under the curtain where the chief and Orlez are.
Never a dull day
Never.
in this damn country.
I mean, it's also just because of some of the people that we have in our group.
For better or for worse.
I'm just laying back. Actually, come to think about it, what are I just remembered. I think I have like some other of like Strahd's like smut books I might have.
Huh?
Right, you did steal Strahd's porn. I forgot about that.
I did, yeah. I also still have
Not
Lumilla's
porn.
spellbook
It's
as
not
well.
porn. They are
Yeah,
they're romance novels.
It's erotica.
Yeah, you were confusing when you're saying that because I was like, we already have Irina.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn. Okay. Fuck.
Okay, now, 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 now I remember. What is about Rose Among the Thorns? What was that one about? I don't think I read that one.
I think you did, actually. I recall that one.
I remember who we do in the shadows, and I think I remember the Ashes Lustless. I don't remember the Rose one.
I do not have the descriptions for those books anymore. I have lost them, actually.
Damn it! No, no!
Damn.
I had to make fun of Strahd's like book preferences.
That is
have to.
genuinely the biggest fucking tragedy of this campaign to date. Fuck.
No. Cat being the bookworm has to make fun of Strahd for his taste in books.
Do you think he makes the Vistani find these?
Don't
for him?
worry, Monica. You'll find Withering Mist eventually. That'll be the new book.
Okay. I hope so. But you know, I guess I'd be reading reading some of the books that I have
What's the book called again?
or rereading.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. What's it called again?
Okay. It was
Rose Among Thorns.
yes. Yeah, Rose Among the Thorns. Because specifically, some of the books I found in the Vistani. Was it Vistani? No. Oh gosh. The Von Holtz house or whatever.
Alright, I found it. I found it again.
Okay.
A rose among thorns. When a beautiful and resourceful young heiress is lost in the woods, she is found by a group of druids. Adopted into their savage society and unable to speak their language, she nonetheless learns to tame the heart of their wild and dashing chieftain.
Oh, okay. This is Tarzan. Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah, that is just Tarzan.
Yeah, but no, I'll read this book. Let's see how weird this gets.
Alright, well, Kat's reading that. Does anyone want to speak with any of the NPCs, or are we all just going to go to sleep now?
I think we're going to bed. I think it's beddy bye time.
Kat is also reading, so if anyone just wants to bother her while she reads, they can go right ahead and do that.
Bell will get his 4 hours of rest and then eventually get up and just keep an eye on things. Still being pretty quiet.
Fucking bedtime. I also need to enter my trance, or whatever the fuck. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily a trance.
Yeah, let's go meditate together.
Cheers, bro.
You know, just light activities. So
I think I can still perceive. I'm not sure how my trance thing works, but that's neither here nor there.
Usually, if you have like a kind of trance thing, like an elf, you technically can still perceive stuff. It's just a passive perception check, or perception check for, of course, things trying to sneak up on you. So if you have good perception, nothing can really sneak up on you.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Makes sense.
You guys decided to tuck in for the night, and with this sleep, we are officially through the 48 hours that you were given.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna get up and down the mountain in 48 hours.
I could have hoped. I don't know.
Alright.
Doesn't necessarily mean we don't have enough time to finish things up here, but more just we have to be a bit more cautious, I guess.
There's going to be an army waiting for us at the foot of the goddamn mountain.
Oh well, that just means it's easier to fight them all.
I suppose.
I'm just picturing Dynasty Warriors Cat.
Silver lining, I guess.
I mean, just Dynasty Warriors cat is just like throwing is just throwing a bunch of AOE's.
Yeah, yeah, I could. I've played Fire Emblem Three Hopes. Yeah, I could see it working. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright,
Damn, miss.
so-
Were you applying with that post in the Discord chat?
It's the future. That's the epilogue.
Damn, I can't believe
Cat's
it.
gonna leave Barovia a cripple. Until she finds someone that can catch her generation, and then she'll be fine.
It's really spooky, scary, and sad for like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
Until
regeneration is a very
until
high level spell. Finding someone who can cast that is unlikely. You would have to travel far and wide for that.
like until Cat just
Actually,
decides to use.
actually, might be a greater restoration, not a regeneration, because you're not like restoring limbs. You might be greater restoration for that.
I can cast that right now, I think.
I would have to look into that.
Greater restoration? No, I don't know.
I'll
Restoring the nerves in your body.
I will consult the archives when the session's over. But yeah, morning comes around. Arthur, someone knocks on the door to wake you up, and the guards come around and rustle you guys awake as the morning comes around.
Is the devil at the gate? Are we good?
No, probably not.
No, we're just waking you up. It's morning.
Okay. Is it a less, like, bitter, biting morning? I hope.
Yes, when you if you go out and step outside, you see that the weather outside is actually a lot. It's still cold, but with being in a valley, the wind is not as bad as it was earlier in the day, so it's not as cold where you are. You're not dealing with a biting freeze, you know.
We're no longer fighting frostbite.
Right.
I will be right back.
So, you guys basically the holiday doesn't start until nighttime, so you have a day to do whatever you want. Or you guys want to just skip to nighttime?
Nothing I've got.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I don't know. I don't know. Is there actually anything else to do here?
You could wander back outside if you want, like outside the village, but probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, no. What I mean is, there anything else to do in the village? Like,
Not much unless you want to go like and try to barter for stuff, but
yeah, they probably don't have anything good to barter, so.
all right. We'll just go ahead and fast forward when Ed gets back. Since Ed went away, let's go ahead and take a like. What time is it? 9:21. We'll take a quick little 3-minute intermission. Everyone needs to go pee.
No.
Go
Yeah,
pee.
sure.
Do your thing.
Okay. I'll be right back then.
I'm counting down though. Better be here.
I returned.
Welcome back. We are on a quick
Welcome
we're on a quick intermission. I think everyone should be returning hopefully soon.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I'm feeling significantly less tired than when the session started.
Glad to
That's
hear it.
good.
I was fighting for my fucking life at the start of the session, dude.
And now I kill Edmund.
Aw.
It was
Oh,
a good
well.
run.
Yeah, tragic. It happens.
I'll just behead him a second time.
I don't think that
This
would
time permanently.
work, actually. That wouldn't work, right?
Only one way to find out.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'll
So, did I miss anything?
Nope, just waiting for everyone to come back. I think we're only missing Ryan now.
Oh, okay.
Taking an intermission.
But while we wait for Ryan to return, I suppose we can pick back up. I guess we're all fine with resuming.
Sure.
Oh, actually, I have some decent amount of reading I need to do here, so actually I probably should wait for Ryan to get back so he's not coming back in the middle of my description. I got a lot of pre-written stuff here tonight. I've had a lot of time.
Oh boy.
You do what you want.
Oh, there you are.
You do what you want, man. You live your life.
I'm sorry.
You just do what you want.
This is very aggressive.
You do what you want, man.
Passive
Be your true
aggressive
self.
positivity.
You can be whoever you want to be.
Well, yeah, it's 2025. You should be able to. Alright, guys, this is where Cursor Strahd takes the political anger now. We're going to do the political session. We talk about real-world
Oh, boy.
politics.
Woke of straw.
All right, I'll get started.
Oh no.
The woke of straw. That's pretty good. D&D modules if they were woke.
If we still did shitpost titles, that would be this fucking session.
Oh yeah. Yep.
If
Yep.
it were woke.
I tried to Google this is not giving me the meme I wanted. I just got people complaining about woke crap. This did not give me what I
Damn.
wanted. Shucks. I just wanted someone to make funny memes of titles. I'll have to do it myself sometime, I guess. All right. So, we're gonna fast forward to the night. Since there's not too much deal. It's just gonna go barter.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to barter for garlic, actually.
Okay. You find after finding a handful of, you kind of go through the town, and some people are kind of like, kind of keep their distance. Eventually, someone is willing to trade with you.
And I will offer my silver lance.
Your silver lance? Wow.
Yes. I don't need it. I've got like 40 weapons.
Sure,
Are they silvered?
they'll give you a pound of garlic for that. 2 pounds of garlic.
Fuck yeah.
You should haggle. You should haggle for 3.
Now,
Never accept price. Never accept store price.
now, just to say, if you remember, Strahd was perfectly fine eating garlic.
He ate garlic bread in front of you.
Yep.
I just wanna see you make the roll. See you try to haggle.
How do I haggle with a spear?
It's a silver spear. It's worth. That's worth
Okay,
4 pounds of garlic.
With how much you're offering for this barter, I will give you advantage on a persuasion check.
I'm going to politely ask if there is anything else they are willing to throw in, and I will roll persuasion. 21.
Thank God for that advantage. Jesus Christ.
Is there anything else you are willing to throw in?
2 more pounds of garlic.
Yummy garlic.
Sure.
I also have something I'd like to barter.
And a battle axe.
Here, have 2 more pounds of garlic and this axe.
Yeah, okay.
How much garlic mist would they be willing to give me for a single plate?
A plate?
Just
Plate.
a regular dinner plate. I just have one in my inventory.
Someone will give
There's
you
nothing
like,
special about it. It is just a plate.
Someone will give you like 4 cloves of garlic, sure.
I'll take it. Awesome.
Is this just the garlic collecting session now?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Alright.
Edmund wants to expand out his recipes with using garlic.
Listen, I want to die a good cook.
When we go to fight Strahd, we just want to all have the nastiest breath.
Ugh, get out of here. Ugh, come back when you brush your teeth.
I'm going to kill you, Strahd. You know why? I don't floss.
Oh!
So that's that episode of SpongeBob where they had the nasty breath and Shroud's face just shrivels.
God damn it.
This is how we finally kill him.
His
This
his
entire-
eyebrows like singe.
He goes, there's nothing in this place that can torture me as much as your breath and the collapsing.
Your mic cut out in the middle of that. That made it so much fucking funnier. Holy
What did you
shit.
hear?
I just, the second half of that sentence started going in and out like Strahd was underwater.
I love that my mic is going bad, but only you guys get to hear it, so I have no idea.
No. I like the idea.
Okay, that was really funny. The fact that you said like, and I'm the only one that, and then it cut out again. That was pretty funny. My mic is going bad. It's really funny because I'm the only. That was so funny. All right. Anyway, so fast forwarding to nighttime, as dusk descends, the longhouse begins to fill with the people of Soldov. Beneath Chief Daiga's supervision, long wooden tables are carried in and set up near the central hearth. Get off of that. It's not for you to sit anymore. That's where the food is. There you go.
Me harassing the bestie.
The bestie harassed.
Where the gold flame, their supervision, long wooden tables are carried in and set up near the central hearth, where the golden flames cast dancing shadows across the carved beams overhead. Villagers of all ages pour in, bringing baskets of preserved fruits, freshly smoked meats, and steaming loaves of dark bread. It's not long before laughter and conversation fill the longhouse's central hall, with well over 100 mountain folk filling the tables around the hearth's warm glow. The savory aroma of roasted meat mingles with the sweet scene of honeyed mead as villagers pass wooden platters piled high with food. Children dart between tables, their shrill laughter mingling with the melodies of panpipes, flutes, and pounding drums. Chief Diaga's wooden throne is moved aside, making room for a long wooden table surrounded by a dozen wooden cushions. You find yourselves beckoned towards it, joining Diaga's family as they take their place atop the dais overlooking the hall.
Wait, is that up here? Okay.
Yeah, the stable up here.
Oh yeah, I definitely get a long rest in at some point. I'm no longer wounded.
Yeah, you just got the
assume.
long rest in, remember?
Oh right. How do you people live so well while the folks of Barovia live as they do?
The folks of Barovia, every now and again, do live very lavish lives. I have heard tales of wondrous feasts. It is simply that Barovia had a famine not too long ago.
I see.
Does anyone have anything they want to do while the feast is happening?
No, not really. What kind of food's going on?
I want to stuff my face.
I already described that.
Oh, whoops.
Fucking
What-
dinner time.
What are the tastiest things
Roasted
I can
meats,
stuff my face with?
honeyed mead, along with dark bread and preserved fruits.
It's fucking dinner time.
I'm gonna eat
A
all
very
of it.
Scandinavian meal.
I mean, if this like, you know, Scandinavian looking longhouse didn't tip you that way.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm being a smart ass.
I'm gonna eat all of it. That's my game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Eating some berries and bread.
Eat.
I have nothing in particular to bring to the table. So I'm in it for the ride. I don't even think I need to eat. I think I just eat for the love of the game.
You still taste food. Food does still taste good to you,
Oh, thank God.
but you don't get
Then I won't
anything. You don't get any nourishment from eating food, if I recall.
Then yeah, I eat for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Simple as.
Yo, you can eat and no weight gain. How about that?
You know, eat all the food.
Human vacuum.
Kirby black hole.
Put in your Sabrina or a Guri cap or any other fatty.
All right. For a moment, Orles stands silently before the hearth. His massive form silhouetted against the flickering flames. He raises his staff high, then drives his end against the floor with a resonant thud. The sound reverberating through the structure like the echo of a distant drum. When Orles next speaks, his deep, rich voice rings through the hall, piercing through the silence like an arrow. Long ago, before the Lord of Ravenloft cast his shadow over the land, before the sword of Dostrin cleaved across the valley, before Kavan's folly turned brother against brother, the Tuta wandered the world alone, lost, yet seeking. Our voices rose to the heavens in desperate prayer, scattered and weak like leaves blown by the wind. One night as the sun slumbered and the moon hid her face, 3 voices answered us from the wilds, soft and strong, like the murmur of wind through the pines and the roar of the river's depths. They called to us. They led us, unseen but ever present, through barren wastes and treacherous peaks, to a place of bounty and beauty, Gaversia, our wooded valley, where the rivers sang and the trees danced with the wind. Orles pauses, his voice lowering with reverence. It was here that we first came to know the Rosanna, the ladies three who had led us here. They were not as we were, yet they walked among us. The huntress, who taught us the ways of the spear and bow. The weaver, who taught us to weave the loom and basket. And the seeker, who taught us to divine the secrets of the wind and stars. He lifts his head, the painted antlers of his headdress catching the flickering firelight. But the valley, we found, held more than beauty. From the farthest peaks, unseen even by the Rosanna, a shadow began to stir, a darkness that crept from the heart of the mountains, rising like smoke, but carrying a cold that chilled the bone and stilled the blood. Murmurs rippled through the crowd, children clinging to their parents' sleeves. The fire itself seems to dim, its light shrinking as the shadow around the edges of the hall grew stronger. Orlus's voice rasps through the air, his knuckles growing white as he clutches the staff to his chest. And so the Devourer fell upon the valley, a great and terrible void that knew no hunger but to consume. Its darkness boiled the skies, veiling the sun and moon. As the trees withered, the beast fell silent, and the land itself seemed to despair. He leans forward, and a new note of strength grips his voice. But the Rosanna, the ladies three, would not bow to the shadow. Their voices rang out across the valley, singing with defiance and memories of light. As three radiant stars, they soared up to the heavens and met the Devourer in battle. His voice grows fierce, and he strikes the staff against the ground, a sharp crack. That sound resonates through the hall. For 3 days and 3 nights, the battle shook the earth, the skies raging with lightning and fire. But the ladies' will did not falter, and with a final note, they pierced the Devourer's heart, tearing the darkness asunder and revealing the clear skies above. The Devourer fell, its broken form cast down to the west, and light returned to the valley. Orlez lifts the staff, holding it high. In thanks, the Tuta raised 3 fangs to honor the Rosanna, holy places where their guidance might never fade. To the huntress, the fang of the forest, where the wind sings her fury. To the weaver, the fang of the swamp, where the waters whisper her name. And to the seeker, the fang of the mountain, where wisdom awaits those bold enough to seek it. As he lowers the staff, Orlus's voice softens, though it loses none of its power. And so, every year we gather on this night, the night of clear skies. We honor their triumph. We honor their gift of light and life. And we remember that even in the darkest times, the voices of the Rosanna guide us still. For a moment the hall is silent, save for the crackle of the fire and this hissing and popping of its cherry-red embers. Then, Chief Diega stands, hefts her mug high in a toast, and shouts, "Clear skies! Bright stars!" The hall answers in an echoing cry, mugs lifted toward this air. "Clear skies! Bright stars!" And with that, Orlez returns
Clear
to the table,
skies, bright stars.
removing his headdress and pelt and setting his staff aside. Does anyone else join in the chant?
Of course.
I join in my best approximation of the chant.
Dare I ask why an approximation?
Because I feel like Arthur's not paying good enough attention to actually get it right, so he's just saying words to it.
I see.
Kind of like mumbling it, like...
Clear skies.
Clear pies, go far.
And with that, everyone takes a swift of their mugs. And as Orlez sits down next to you all, I hope I did it justice, just as the Keepers of Voices have done so since the night was first celebrated.
It was a lovely, sorry. It was a lovely performance. You're a good orator.
Thank you. The chief then speaks up. So, you have all been across the valley for some time. Have you been, and you are seeking to reconsecrate the Fangs?
Correct.
We have never been there ourselves. What can you tell us of the Fanes that you've seen?
Corrupted. All of them. Twisted by the devil's magic.
But you have reconsecrated 2 of them, have you not? What changed?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, what did change? I don't remember, honestly.
I don't know if anything changed because nature takes time to heal. Oh,
Yeah.
Didn't like one of them start glowing green? I can't remember.
The Swamp Fane had some, had some light beneath the waters and the stone that glowed after the consecration was complete.
I mean, we
The-
changed the location of those hags' heads, but about it.
An open wound was stemmed, and it can heal. No changes for now, but in due time.
I mean,
Calder
the
then
one in the
speaks
swamp.
up, cuts all
The
of you
one in the
off.
swamp was.
So you have battled great darkness and evil then. What great monsters have you slain?
I want to motion over to Kat and let them finish their thought to indulge in their own theatrics.
Hags. Vampires.
Eats a mouthful of food. Piles of meat.
But I mean, like the one thing is that the one in the swamp did start like producing some, clearly some magical lights. So clearly there's something at least good going on there.
The land has a pulse. Couldn't ask for more. Yes. We aren't as talented orators as you lot, I'm afraid.
Yeah, some of us choose not to be.
But yes, we have fought hard.
But what about the monsters? What kind of beasts have you slain?
A lot of walking corpses, mostly. I'd argue that's
Really annoying
That's-
girl.
I mean, there was also hags.
oh yeah, no, those hags were a nightmare.
And the Wolfman.
And there was also the other hag.
Mm. Mm.
It's kind of funny that
Technically, Baba Saga is not a hag.
I thought she
wasn't?
technically, I thought she technically was one.
Nope, she's not
It's
a hag.
this party.
She's
this-
just a very old witch.
This party likes to judge their books by their covers.
There's hag correct and hag comma derogatory.
Yes, exactly. She is hag derogatory, while the 3 in the windmill.
The other one is technically correct.
while
She's
the
really
ones in the
hag
windmill
coded.
were
You know?
actually hags.
Yeah, no, like Babalo Saga was very hag coded.
It's true.
Sorry, I'm stretching. Ow. Frankly, a lot of it seems almost mundane now.
Why did you come here? Orlez speaks up. What brought you to this valley?
Well, probably the land itself. Don't know why. Probably just from how I originally seemed to be, is it seemed like it was there to torment us, but all it did for me is it just strengthened my my resolve. So whatever this land tried to do, and given the fact that it's there to torment others, failed at doing so.
As for me, I suppose I just needed some direction. Something to do, something to fight. Something to fight for, rather. Whoops. You may be disappointed that we are rather... Well, at least I would consider myself a rather simple man. Just hoping for the best.
I thought, I thought you were going to say you were noble.
Far from it. I wouldn't be here if I was.
I thought Emma was gonna say was. Because your background is noble.
Yeah, it is. And look at where it fucking got me.
Eating delicious food and meat and bread in a longhouse.
You're
I'm still
You're
in Barovia, sadly.
True.
you're undead and you have all these bonuses and buffs from Fey magic.
For now.
That's true, but I'm also on the leash of fucking trickster gods.
Yeah, more like high level archfey.
Yeah, no, that's actually pretty true. They might as well be trickster gods to me, though.
Yeah, power level wise, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I stopped missing my family a long time ago. I've been given purpose. More purpose than I ever had. And I think there's beauty in that. At this point, I'm gonna put my hand on my chest. Pardon my thinking out loud. Not quite the boastful show you probably expected.
Boisterous.
That's the word. I wouldn't even say it's coming from a humble place, just... Maybe I'm just tired. Forgive me for breaking the illusion, young man. I'd say, motioning towards the kid.
He seems a little sad. These aren't fun, cool stories at all.
Sometimes the life of a hero isn't something dramatic. Sometimes it's just doing your best.
I mean, Cat just kind of leans over and whispers to Edmund. It's not like we're heroes either.
And there we were, at the top of a hill, lightning storms around us. Strahd, the devil, at our heels, and before us, a giant evil tree of blood and malice.
The kid immediately, his eyes go wide, his giant smile, his mouth goes agape.
Fucking jingling keys in front of this child. You're gonna give him ADHD, dude.
I pull out my hammer, and there I was, weapon in hand. Single-handedly did I slay this tree with my righteous strikes, as everyone else oohed and awed.
I bow my head and indulge in my
Arthur,
food.
it was the axe, not the hammer.
I said my weapon.
Yeah, and you pulled out your hammer.
Up, you had your chance to tell the story. So there I was, single-handedly defeating the evil tree. So mighty were my blows that Strahd himself went, "Oh no, please don't hurt me," and ran away.
I really hope they're not scrying right now. You might... You know, actually, we might make him laugh again.
Honestly, it'd be hilarious about that. That's why I asked before.
True enough.
At this point, I just assume he's always scrying.
I mean, there's also
Either
the
that or
fact that like
either that or his pet mushroom.
I was gonna say his dementia-ridden old pal is the other one watching.
Nah, he's always laying in bed.
So he probably forgets half the stuff. So
he's probably laying in bed drinking and sipping some wine. So Bloodwine is going like, oh boy, my favorite show is on.
I'm just imagining that one picture of fucking Wolverine with his hand on the picture, and it's just him with his orb.
No, that's him with the picture of Tatiana.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna start reenacting my single-handed battle with the tree for the kid.
Go ahead and give me a performance check with advantage.
Performance. Here we
Don't
go.
choke. Don't choke.
23.
Oh.
23.
Oh wait, advantage.
Oh,
yeah.
technically it's 27.
Why is it 27? Your aura doesn't. That's only for saves.
Oh, my bad. 23.
23. I would say, honestly, your story actually draws the attention of several other kids that are down in the lower parts of the hall, and they all come up and actually gather around you as you're telling your story. You get, like, a good circle of maybe, like, 20 kids listening to your story.
At some point, I kind of just like shoo him away from our table so we can eat without screaming kids next to us.
And that, my dear audience, is how I single-handedly sent Strahd running, along with my trusty donkey sidekick, Reynold.
Oh no!
Grit teeth seething. Arthur?
Did you forget that I named the donkey Reynold?
Oh, I thought you were making fun of the dead. Oh.
What? He was alive when I named the donkey.
You know what? He deserves to be remembered. Carry on.
It's literally the trauma. The trauma of this donkey is I named this donkey after one of your companions because I wanted my own companion to die.
But the mic is cutting out horrifically.
I said it's the awkward thing about my donkey is I named the donkey Reynold as a joke. So I was like, I want my own. So I'm gonna name my donkey Reynold, and then Reynold died. So now just the donkey remains.
I think I know what I'm gonna get Ryan for Christmas.
A fucking
Donkey?
microphone?
I got my first one.
Yeah, no, a donkey.
That. What?
That boy deserves to be remembered one
Appreciate-
way or another. I can't tell if he's fucking with us or if his mic is actually just cutting out.
No, that time was me fucking with you guys.
Oh, you fucking dick. But yeah, Miss.
Yes. But Miss
That's all.
never asks me about the donkey, so I just always assume he's with us.
No,
Yeah,
not this time.
Yeah, he's here. He's in the hall.
He's here in
right
spirit.
there. It's right there in the corner.
You know, he's here as a Force ghost.
And Miss keeps not giving him a token, so he's invincible.
But yeah, I am going to reach for the mead and kind of. I assume I can't get
I will
drunk.
say, though, as an undead, you probably can't get drunk.
I know.
Oh. Why
I
even
can't
drink?
get drunk, but I'm going to drink like I can. Thinking about that boy makes me sad. But what can you do? It's at this point that a kind of dejected Edmund kind of just lets his mind start to wander. Slumping onto the table. Kind of pantomiming being drunk.
I haven't heard that word in so long.
Edmund's trying to get drunk off of the atmosphere.
I'm trying to accept the fact that I can't kill myself.
I mean,
Miss,
you still
Magical
can.
question.
Yeah.
So he can't get drunk, right?
Yeah.
Could I bestow a curse on him to make him drunk?
Huh, that's actually, yeah, that is a good question.
Sure. Why not?
I don't know why you would do that.
He
Like
still
right
has
now.
to fail to save.
Roll for it, and I'm gonna help you get drunk.
Let's get wasted.
Help me be miserable. All right, hit me with it.
You need to give me a. You need to give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 16. He's drunk.
I have. Oh wait, am I? But I'm in your aura.
Oh, I don't grant you the bestowment of my aura.
Yeah.
You're not my ally during this check.
You aren't friendly anymore.
Yeah.
He's chosen violence. But yeah, no, I start to slip into a stupor. Some level of peace finally comes to me.
What kind of spell did you hit him with?
Bestow curse.
Oh.
Now I need to catch up. I'm gonna start chugging alcohol.
There is little
Cat just
merriment,
kind of like
but there is comfort.
Cat kind of like squeezes her temple for a second there because she just kind of realized what Arthur just did.
We have made it canon that I can become magically inebriated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I have to
no.
become non-magically inebriated.
Yes. Let the miserable drinking commence.
Glug, 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 glug.
I have not thought about that young man in a while, and I am not happy about it.
Alright, next round is for Reynold. Pick up a mug.
Which one?
Both of them.
Audible sobbing.
Hey, no crying. Drinking. I'm gonna put a mug right in front of him. To Reynold.
Reynold.
To Reynold. Put your
Belt
chest
says
into
nothing.
it.
Belt says nothing, but he still raises his mug of mead and downs it.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna prompt the entire hall. To Reynold.
Do any of them even know who he is?
They all seem kind of confused, but some of them go, yeah, sure, why not? And they still drink.
Cheers, bro.
I wish I let that boy drink more. Fuck, I made this miserable, holy shit!
To Reynold.
To Reynold.
To Reynold.
Cat's just sitting here munching.
Arthur's chugging an entire mug every time he says it. To Reynold.
To Reynold.
All right, at this point,
Can we
you're
stop
you're
now,
getting drunk
please?
At this point.
I assumed.
All right. As the festivities are beginning to somewhat wind down after about a couple hours later, and some intensive drinking from Arthur and Edmund's side, as the bonfire and the hearth settles into glowing embers and the villagers' laughter fades to quiet conversation, a sudden chill sweeps through the longhouse. The flames flicker and dim as a figure takes form amidst the smoke. A raven, its feathers shimmering beneath the firelight. The smoky raven flutters silently through the air, alighting upon the table beside Chief Daega. Its head tilts, its eyes glinting like drops of acidity as it regards her room. Then, with a voice like the rumbling of distant thunder, speaks. "The hour is at hand. Bring them to me." Its message delivered, the raven dissolves into swirling embers. The room goes quiet for a moment. Diego looks to you all. It would seem that Elder Barabas is ready to see you now.
For a moment, I thought that was a message from the devil.
More
You
or
know,
less, do you mind escorting them? Of course. Come now. We must make haste at once. We must not let the elder wait.
Yeah, no, sounds fine by me.
Your companions will stay here at the Longhouse while you guys are gone.
Okay.
come on, we gotta go
But
that way.
yeah, no. Whenever the our man here is like escorting, so I was going to like stop kind of uh Marcus here to say say do you think there's anything going on here with this place or anyone here?
As I think you're my
Suspicious as anywhere here.
Okay. Just making sure if you didn't making sure that you saw something that the rest of us didn't.
Nothing too much stood out now.
Okay then. Well, if it is something that none of us all noticed, well then that's just that just means we'll just have to do what we have to do probably a little bit later if worse comes to worse then.
Alright. Orlez opens the door into the somewhat chill night and guides you through the town. Oops. Aurelis guides you down the village's central rocky boulevard, then takes a small, winding trail that travels towards the western edge of the crater. The path leads beneath a trio of tall, snow-dusted pine trees, then to a set of narrow, rugged stone steps cut directly into the mountain cliff. 20 feet up, the steps turn and vanish into a small, dark cavern entrance. Upon reaching the steps, Aurelis turns to you and says, I can go no further. The Elder has asked to speak with you, not me. I wish you all good luck, and do not
Is there a
worry.
particular reason?
The Elder does
Go
not
ahead.
seek harm. What was that, Ed? I spoke over you, sorry.
Is there a particular reason he lives in this cave?
You will find out.
Well, if he's an elder or a wise man, I'm assuming he's one of those recluses that probably eats
It's gonna be a dragon.
some kind of estranged food.
I bet he's a golden dragon.
I think you're thinking too much into that. I think he's probably just some old person that has a bit eccentricities.
I think there's a great conspiracy going on. Dragons
Yes.
Maybe it's that green dragon.
No, I doubt that. That was a female.
Oh, true.
Also, if that was the case, then if they were alive, then I wouldn't be here.
All right, you guys ready to take?
Then into the
Are you guys ready to take the steps?
Sure.
yes.
All right.
We will take the 1,000 steps to High Rothgar.
You ascend the steps into the darkness and enter an enormous cavernous space more than 200 feet across. In contrast to the sharp chill of the mountain air, the atmosphere here is pleasantly warm, almost humid. A thick, dark brown loam covers the floor, and thick vines climb the walls, which shimmer with countless despots of glowing cerulean crystals. Honeybees flit from tall, sweet-smelling hives to dart across a field of verdant, flowering bushes, mosses, and small trees, itself crossed by a bubbling brook that echoes with the occasional croaking of frogs and the chirping of unseen crickets. Clumps of soft white mist drift lazily through the air like small, puffy clouds, clustering almost thickly near the base of a small, crystal-clear pool fed by a narrow waterfall. At the center of the pool rises a three-sided stone pillar, its front marked simply with a three-pointed star. Beyond and above it, a tangle of thick gray-brown roots carpets the wall, which rises from the floor to the stalactite. Oh my goodness.
Are you talking about stalactites?
Stalactite dotted ceiling more than 50 feet overhead. Thank you. 15 feet up the wall, the mass of roots seem to form an enormous face. Bearded and wrinkled, with an ancient, wizened visage. It's only when you see the roots just beneath it, rising and falling like a mighty chest, that you realize the face isn't made of roots at all, but framed by them. Its dark, gray-blue skin blending with the stone of the wall behind it. The face's eyes open, revealing glittering emerald eyes, and an ancient, resonant voice spills forth from its bearded lips. "The Seeker spoke true, then," it rasped. "You have come at last."
What are you?
I don't think that's a gold dragon.
Yeah, it's a tree.
The face Borapes seems to ignore any questions or comments and simply says, "Have you brought the signs? The secrets of blood and the sun's sigil?"
What? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Can you specify, please?
"I am sworn never to share the omens I have been given until the signs are revealed. Reveal the secrets of blood and the sun's sigil."
I can assume the sigil is the necklace, but does anyone else know have a guess at the other thing?
Or, to be honest.
Just think about all the stuff that you've collected throughout the campaign.
The only thing I could think of would be maybe the tome.
I guess, yeah.
I guess we could show the tome, we could show the icon of Ravenkind.
Yeah. I'll show him the necklace, you can show him the tome.
Yep.
All right, so you two step forth and reveal them.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. As you do, you hear a sigh of reverence and relief exhale from the face. Then the Seeker was right. You have come for knowledge, and I will share what I can. Ask, and I will answer.
What are you?
I am one that came before most races. One that towered above mountains. I wielded storms in my very hands.
Do I have to make a history check for that, or because I have proficiency, can I, like, does that say that this guy was once a giant?
Not only that, he's specifically a storm giant.
Storm giant, yep.
I have a question for him.
I
Okay,
came
so-
to Barovia 1,000 years ago. I was young and arrogant. I hoped to prove my skills against the being known as the Seeker. I challenged the Seeker to a competition of foresight. I was easily defeated. But the Seeker offered to teach me to see the threads of fate as she did. Although I never approached her mastery. You hear like a small chuckle, kind of like echo throughout the chamber. Her tutelage unlocked an awareness that I and my people had never thought possible.
Is that also why you became a tree then? Because given from how you talked about yourself in the past, you were clearly a storm giant.
I still am.
You look a little rooted. Pardon my pun.
When Kavan and King Dosterin laid waste to many of the lady's holy places, I thought to fight back. Especially against the one they call La Saga. She butchered and murdered my daughter.
Was this place already like it is now when you came here? Separated?
No.
Do you know where Barovia is?
Yes.
Would you be willing to tell us?
We are in the lands of darkness, cut off from any material plane.
How did an entire country end up here?
Well, it's because of course, Strahd deciding to mess around with whatever was in that amber. In the, of course, Amber Temple.
Possibly. Sounds like this giant might have an idea. What does the giant say, most?
Great power came with Strahd. Took upon himself into the Amber Temple. By that point I was weak, and here I am now. I was unable to stop him.
What is in the Amber Temple?
Darkness. Power. connections with
You know if
those
any
stronger than gods.
you know of any way of severing it?
No.
What would happen if, I don't know, we were to I don't know, try to smash or destroy the amber that would house those things?
You could try. But those house great darkness within. You could unleash them to this very world and beyond. They are sealed, contained within. It is best to leave them be.
Hmm. Yeah, cat just kind of like tries to like cat kind of like thinks back like during like this kind of whole conversation. Cat thinks back to the fact that what's it called? In the tome for one of the like side things, whenever she was playing or whenever she was playing under Sasha, there was of course the thing where I nat 20'd on like a save and I got to see what was actually inside the amber in one of those like ruins or whatever, and it had like this weird like dark vampiric kind of like creature or something like that.
Yeah.
It basically like what's it called? It basically had like I think from like how you described it, it sounded like something that would be like one of the original like Kane like vampires or something like that from like Vampire the Masquerade or something like that. Like something that's
Oh,
almost like
like
an
an
Eldritch horror.
antediluvian?
Yeah, like something like that kind of like Eldritch horror, even for vampires.
Nosferatu looking ass.
Not even Nosferatu looking ass. Something that makes Nosferatu piss themselves with how ugly they are.
The
But
vestiges of ancient beings dwell within the temple's walls, and countless secrets lay buried within those depths. Should you delve into its hidden tombs, you best be cautious of what you find.
Would it be possible to keep those things in the amber? Find a way to separate it from them?
I do not know.
What does your foresight see?
The Seeker does not give me the visions to see that. That is power and darkness that not even the three Fanes partook in.
how how fun. How about
I
how about a
hear
bit
that
more
you
of
are
a
trying to reconsecrate the sites, though.
yes.
We've already managed 2 of them.
I have seen it. Your power is strong. You, chosen. As his eyes shift over towards Edmund. Come and lay your
Yes,
hand
sir.
upon my skin, and I shall give you the instructions to consecrating the last site.
Time for another buff, baby. I'm gonna walk up, kneel, and put my
Well,
hand upon the tree.
I wouldn't say it's a buff. It's more like you're actually getting like a bit of
Curse knowledge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in order to use this transference, you must give up 5 AC.
just no.
I'll just brute force the puzzle, thank you.
Your platinum skin just starts turning back to flesh.
No.
Your mind is filled with the instructions on how to reconsecrate the site. You can see that you'll need to go on a vision quest when you return.
What does that mean?
You will need to, while you are consecrating the site, you will have to go essentially into like into a vision and go on a quest while your friends defend you.
Oh no.
You can trust me.
Your body will be helpless, unable to defend itself while you are going through a vision.
Getting the flashbacks to when I'm like down and unconscious while fighting the Sanguine Knights, and they literally can't hit me even though I'm on the ground unconscious.
Good times.
One last thing, Chosen.
How-
You will need to learn to communicate with the ladies once the sites have been reconsecrated. I believe that there's recorded methods within the Ember Temple.
I see. How do I begin this vision quest?
Well, the vision quest is something completely different.
No, I mean that this was something I was going to ask beforehand, but you kind of kept going.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. How do I begin the vision quest?
I don't have that written in my my text here. It's in the my other stuff for Yesterhill. When we get back to that, I'll have that for you. I'm just kind of hand waving that part. You just know what to do.
Okay.
Like, he just fills your mind, like, okay, this is the step, this is what I need to do, boom, bam, boom, boom, and then you don't know what's going to be in the vision, but you know that you will go into a vision.
Here's the GM notes.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks God.
Essentially.
Thanks God.
Thanks, Tree Man. I am not a tree. Thanks, Barkman.
Barkman.
I have another request for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I have lingered long past my time, he rasped.
I thought I was joking that it was going to be, could you kill me?
But I believe these roots have sustained my existence for a reason. I am old and bound, but I possess knowledge and strength that may be well of use to you.
Oh, what is this ask of yours?
Yeah.
His old eyes trace across your forms, eventually coming upon Marcus. I sense the feel of the Seeker's magic upon you. You carry a boon of the ravens, do you not?
I do.
He then motions over to a pedestal. Place your cloak upon that pedestal.
I'll do so.
All right, as you do, you watch as his eyes close, and the white clouds of mist that rise from the pool begin to swirl through the air towards the pillar's surface. A pale cerulean glow surrounds the cloak, and for a moment, a great and terrible winged shadow crosses the cloud's depths, its fierce cry seeming to echo from a far distance. Then, the shadow is gone. The glow fades, and the mist drifts lazily down towards the earth once more. Should you find yourself in harm's way upon this mountain, as you go to grab your cloak, you see a whistle is now underneath the cloak. Blow this whistle. If you do so, beneath the open skies, my teacher's familiar shall come to defend you. Though this magic shall only work once.
I'll be sure to use that only in the most dire circumstance then. You have my thanks. No. Re-equip my stuff.
I actually have a question for him before we leave.
Okay, what's up?
Can your sight see beyond Barovia?
No.
Never mind.
Azoth, do you want to ask him about the familiar, or are you just gonna?
No, I think I got it. Like personally, I think I know what basically what it means.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see his eyes begin to sag, and his voice lowers to a croak. I fear our conversation and this investiture have exhausted me, he says apologetically. I must rest and reserve my strength for my role yet to come. Be warned, though, when you reach the Amber Temple. Many mortals believe they could control powers within, or have been corrupted by the darkness inside.
Scary? That's not good. That's not good at all. Is there any more specific warning you would give us about the evils that await us?
He closes his eyes for a moment. A servant of the darkness will be awaiting you on your path to the temple. I see him lying in wait. Be careful.
Do you see the shape of this being, this enemy?
The darkness protects him. I cannot see him. The darkness corrupted the Seeker's Fang sight, protecting them from my sight.
I understand. Rest well. Thank you.
Go well, and may the ladies guide you through the trials that await. You then see him fall asleep, and you can hear him slowly breathing as he sleeps.
I thought he was going to ask us to put him down.
Yeah.
Because this seems like a pretty hell world existence.
I guess technically he asked for it.
I was hoping for us to have more questions, but I guess not.
I mean, they'll wake up again at some point.
Yeah, at some point, and we're talking about a storm giant slash now kind
He
of.
did say to return to him after you have potentially found a way to communicate with the Ladies Three in the Ember Temple. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so we can just check it on the way back down the mountain, I assume.
Though you do now have the knowledge to do the consecration, you could go back down the mountain and to Yester Hill. So
If we leave this mount, we're never coming back. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, specifically, we still have something that we have to do where this guy wants to go up to the Amber Temple, and
If we went down, I think he'd be so fucking mad at us.
Yeah, well, there is also the fact that, like, remember, if you remember what the fortune says, is that it talks about specifically. Let me see here.
Certain thing that we would probably want.
I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, here we go.
Right?
The Four of Swords, the beggar, a wounded elf has what you seek. He will part with the treasure to seek his dark dreams fulfilled. And he wants to go up to the Amber Temple. I wonder what bad things might be there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think I know what this arc of the story's boss is going to be.
I don't.
all
Okay.
right.
It might be a surprise.
You can tell me.
We'll continue this after the session's over. As you got, I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna do the wrap up now. Upon your return to Chief Diaga's longhouse, you find that most people have cleared away the tables and benches and refuse left by the holiday feast, allowing you to place your bedrolls around the hearth again. You see Irina, Ezek, Esmeralda, and Casimir have already gone to sleep already. Do you guys all decide to lay down the rest now? It's been a long night.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
When you guys awake the next morning, Orales greets you with a breakfast of warm flatbreads with honey, dried berries, and soft cheese.
Oh.
And Diaga eventually joins in while you guys are partaking in breakfast. So, you're getting ready to head up to the halls of Ambered Shadow. If there's any information, if there's any questions you would like to ask, I'm willing to share now.
Is there anything that you people know that we need to watch out for?
The temple is well hidden. It's mounted high in the frozen reaches of Mount Gakis, and it's surrounded by deadly cliffs. There once was an ancient road that led directly to the front of the temple, but it's collapsed long ago. If you wish to get to the temple, the easiest path begins on the southwestern edge of the plateau, outside Soldov. If you follow it, it will guide you to the temple's doors. Though to get to that, you'll need to pass through a test.
And
You
what
don't
kind
have
of test is this supposed to be?
Sangzor will need to judge you.
Who?
Okay.
He is
Yeah.
a giant goat. He has dwelled upon Mount Gaucus for centuries, if not a millennia, and he has sent many pilgrims to the temple, plummeting to their deaths down the mountainside. It is said that he senses the evil that lurks in men's heart.
Oh,
Only if
dear.
it judges you worthy will it allow you to pass.
I'll be just fine.
We're gonna have to kill it because we have to defend this fuck ass dude. Oh no.
I also ask that when you get there, you check on my daughter. She is currently residing in the Ember Temple right now.
Oh?
Her name is Diona.
Isn't that place kind of filled with a lot of like evil knowledge though?
She sighs. From time immemorial, the Hall of Ember Shadows has dwelled upon our sister peak. Its whispers gently caress the dreams of those who seek to tempt, it seeks to tempt. Each time a chief has accepted its invitation, calamity has befallen the tribe, not so long after. Now we test our chiefs before they take the wooden chair, so that if weakness lurks in their heart, it shall be drawn out and be destroyed with its bearer. Diona is my heir, and should I perish, she will become the next chieftain. She is there to meditate for 6 days and 6 nights with her 3 other companions. I just simply ask that you convey my regards to her, and that I hope that she completes her ritual successfully.
What about those 3 companions? Are they also, at least, tested to be, I guess, worthy?
Incorruptible.
Yes, the heir chooses 3 companions to take with them, people that they believe are of good nature and of strong will. Those 3 companions will serve as their right hands for when they reside over the village.
Nice.
Okay. Well,
Simply,
given
when you
the
finish your breakfast, we will guide you out of of our village, and show you the path towards Zangor's lair, where he will test you.
Hmm.
You guys have any more questions or concerns?
No, not really.
All right.
All my concerns are in meta.
Breakfast is finished up.
Yeah.
And they take you out of the village and a guide will take you towards Sangor's lair. And that's where we're going to end this session.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
I will say also, Esmeralda will be staying here at the village until you return. She'll come back. She says that she promises to come back down the mountain with you guys when you return, but she will not be going to the Emperor Temple. She doesn't want to.
I don't believe you.
She doesn't want to be tempted. She's worried.
We're gonna get back from this temple and there's gonna be a note saying, "Bye guys."
Bye, guys. I killed half the people here. Oopsie poopsie.
No, she's just gonna avoid being our friends again. She's gonna run.
So yeah, I hope you guys had fun tonight. It was a very role-play focused session tonight and a bit of world building, but I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah,
It was
great.
fun.
I got to run my mouth today, so I had fun.
So next session we will continue up the mountain where servants of Strahd lie in wait, and goats will determine your fates.